listen, if you put yourself up for election to lead this country and you tell us you know the problems and you have ideas about how to solve it, I have a problem when you get into office, you call everybody and say, how do we solve this? Now, the negative aspect of it is it that you don't have an idea? Or you do have an idea, but you're not going to tell us, and basically you're wasting our time. Now, I would have thought that a better way, a more compressed way, a more focused discussion would have been something like, these are the problems we have identified. These are the solutions I suggest we apply. And then let's discuss the solutions. But when it's an open free-for-all and everybody is coming and saying, what the ideas and whatever it is, I have a bit of a problem with it.
But this was part of his campaign. He said, I will do this.
And I had a problem with that at the time of the campaign. Because, see, we work in CSOs. We look at the situation, okay? I tell people all the time, Ghana is a difficult situation, but nothing in Ghana is difficult. We just don't want to do the hard stuff. So, look, I said the negative of it is, I wonder whether it is because there are no ideas. Put them forth and let's discuss the ideas. But when you have a free-for, I have a problem with that. Now, the positive, it is always good to discuss issues, to dialogue, to widen the net and bring ideas, beyond just your political party. So to that extent, it's a very useful exercise.
And within just your political party, you at IMANI have said that is normally do you say cocooned or their echo chamber that they get in so they don't get to hear diverse views?
Yes.
So if they do this, it's positive.
So that's the positive. So you avoid the echo chamber effect, okay? Now, but again, when you put such great minds together, I think you should focus the discussion. And I pull from the fact of we've been through too many of these. What did we get from them? And why would this be different? Look, I am happy in a sense that we did that. I just wish we had optimized it and done more. I made my contribution. I wasn't there, but my president was there. We had meetings. I made my contributions through him to the discussion. But I worry about whether this will become one of the talk shops of the past, or it's going to create some sort of difference, compared to the past. And I want to make this point, and I keep repeating it. We know our problems. We know the solutions, but there's a Ghanaian syndrome. We don't want to pay the price. We don't want to do the things that are difficult that will solve the problems, but we want the effect, we want the outcomes of those things. It will never work. We need to make difficult decisions, we need to take difficult actions, and then we'll get the kind of results that we require. But this whole idea of we want something but we don't want to pay the price, we should move from it. So look, in the next few weeks, I'm looking forward to seeing concrete action points coming out. I like what the Minister of Finance said, that he's going to use this as his Bible. But it also worries me. Because honestly, I'm telling you, you should come to the office with all the things that have gone on, with clarity in terms of our 60% of what you want to do, instead of a Bible that you just got to know about a week ago. So there's a certain balance here. I'm hopeful.
The president did a State of the Nation. Mm-hmm. Did you get a sense they knew what they wanted to do?
I got a sense they knew what our problems were. But you know what? I didn't get a sense of a certain resolute set of actions that were going to happen.
There were a horde of list of actions they intended to take.
Resolute.
Including revolutionizing agriculture and all of those.
How many years have you heard that? What does it mean to revolutionize agriculture? Okay, more than 10 years ago, we did some research in agric.
So how come you heard the complaints but you didn't hear those
I
things you listed?
I didn't hear resolute.
Okay.
Actions that were going to be taken. Look, I go to Franopa, and I'm saying, look, I'm hopeful. Ghanaians believe this government can deliver, and I think they don't have an excuse. They can deliver. But this is what I'm looking for. By now, certain things that this will happen, that will happen, I'm not getting that. But I'm going to continue to keep my hope alive and see what action will be taken. We have the 120 days to look at. But I'm telling you, we know our problems. The solutions are not going to be easy. And we need to see some real resolute decision making and forward-moving action.
They have inherited an economy that is unable to pay its debts. That's been shut from the, borrowing market, so to speak. They can't go out and borrow. The problem is really huge.
Yes, it is.
What sort of speed and resoluteness were you expecting in the circumstance?
So first, stop the bleeding. The economy is bad, and I don't agree with the MPP people who are trying to spin the fact that we had a great economy. Stop it. Stop it, okay? Look, we all had hopes, all right? But the previous government, and you know my position there, I'm fine with the candidate. The government was a mess. Blew up our whole financial system. Old people are dead and their investments are stuck. Stop spinning this business of the economy is great. It's not great. Now, the new government has come in and they need to do certain things. When you have this kind of situation, I see too many promises. And I don't see too much in terms of cost cutting. All right? And you're hearing soft things. Take free SHS. We don't know what they want to do now. Are you going to do it or not do it?
Are you not hearing cost cutting in ministers, in government employment at the presidency? Are you not hearing cost cutting?
Where?
Are you not hearing cost cutting at the celebration of the Independence Day?
Well,
20 million budget. We spent 1.5 to do that.
I heard you talk about it. That's sensible, like you said. But you said, you made a point. You said, that money that was saved should be put to some chips compound in your village. That's not what will happen. That is not what will happen.
You said agrobesoa nifrianopa.
Yes.
So are there not signs that agrobeso?
I use the word resolute. You see, I am saying we have hope that it will work. And there is no reason why it should not work. There is